Einar Tangen, this was a pretty comprehensive speech by the Chinese president. He focused on a number of themes, from COVID to the world economy to globalization. Before we get into the actual specifics of his address, what was your overall takeaway from the address?
Well, largely positive and constructive. He was obviously building on past speeches where he's emphasized that the world needs to work together. I think that's probably fairly self-evident to anybody who's looking rationally at the situation. But as I said, this is just building on past speeches. He's not really saying anything new, but it was very noticeable that he drew the line around cooperation and really kind of called out a lot of these efforts to do away with globalization and all the gains that have been made so far this last 30 years.
In a sense, Anna, was it an appeal from the Chinese leader for the world to get on board? You know, he used that reference there to lots of small ships and a big ship, basically asking the rest of the world to cooperate, pull in the same direction.
Well, I think the analogy is more than just pull together. I mean, we are at a time of crisis. He talked about 100 million people who are food insecure, the need for response to the pandemic in terms of vaccines, and the global order and economics. This is not a situation where, well, wouldn't it be nice if we got together? He's basically saying that if humans are to survive and thrive during this time, it's going to be necessary for them literally to pull together in the same ship, in the same direction, rather than against each other.